You guys asked for it, we're gonna do it. So today we're gonna cover how to make the tanks look from these to a tank that'll look like this. Pretty easy process. It's just a lot of time committed to doing this. I think Brian and I have about 20 hours in this tank to get to where it is today. But let's go through a little bit of what to do to get these tanks to that standard. So this one has been worked on a bit already. We are doing mid 300 grit to 400, and then we go to what, Brian?
800 and then 1000.
800 grit, then 1000. And we used to go up to 2000 grit. And we've been using these Scotch-Brite pads, these right here, lately, and we're now just going up to 1000 grit and then going straight to this Scotch-Brite. You can buy these on Amazon. And then we'll go to this, which is a little bit refined. And then on white tanks, we'd recommend using this. But for like the Honda tanks that are obviously the Honda orange, we don't want to use that because it actually leaves like a white residue on the tank. And then you got to start sort of over again to get that off. For the white tanks, obviously you won't see it. So those are totally fine. So typically what we'll do is start with the mid 3s to 400 grit. I have had other tanks that we have scraped. You might see people doing that. You gotta be really careful, especially on round edges, to not flatten the tank. So I don't recommend it that much. You just gotta sand. With that being said, put this down. We are using this sandpaper. It doesn't do too great of a job vacuuming it in, but we use it enclosed, like in this room, totally fine. And this helps us just doing the sandpaper. And then we'll use obviously Scotch-Brite pads as discussed. And we'll use this for heating the tank. And typically what we'll do is we'll hold it up so we can see the light, and then we'll literally just go like this, about that distance away. And then once we see it starting to change color, we'll keep moving it. And it's just like almost spray painting it. You'll just see it continue to go across and change color. And that really helps getting all the fine scratches out and brings a little bit of the shine back and the color back. So definitely recommend doing that. You just have to be super careful. You always want to be moving once you see the color start to change. In the summer months, we'll usually put these outside in the sun, and that will greatly help gain it warmer and even heat it inside, just so the overall temperature is hot. We don't want to start in one area just with the whole thing cold. At least that's my thoughts when we do it. And then once we're done with that, we'll use this dry pad. We don't use any type of material, any compound or anything like that. We just use a dry pad. And again, when we do it, we'll just have it touch right about here and super light, not even the weight of the machine. And we'll just go over it like that, really easy. And I'll watch it. I'll usually have it at an angle so I can literally see what I'm doing, and probably spend up to 30 minutes doing it with this. And this is where you get the shine. So that's the process that we do. Put down in the comments below what you guys have done or what little tricks of the trade you guys have done. And that'll help everybody greatly. I hope that helps you guys. If you have anything else that you have questions on for us to cover, mention it below and we'll try and do a video on that for you guys. Thank you.